You want your emails to be opened and not put into a coach's spam folder. Today, we're gonna go over how to warm up your email, how to even send an email, how to compose it, the subject lines, and also a bonus at the end of it, so stay tuned. If you don't know me, my name is Jake Bodell, and I'm the president of the Baseball Playground, where we give out free recruitment advice and guides to get you to the next level so that you can actually help yourself get signed to play college baseball and continue living your dreams. Now, hold on. Before we get into this, I want you to go to our website because we have free email templates that you can follow along with. We are going to be covering some of them in today's video. So go check those out. There's a link in the description or it'll pop up on the screen somewhere here. But go check out those free templates. They're 100% free. They will allow you to kind of get your foot in the door with a lot of coaches to even just start a conversation with them. So first things first is getting warmed up. No, not your arm, but your email. Now, what do I mean by this? Each specific coach that you are going to be sending emails to needs to be a specific email. You're not supposed to blind carbon copy them or BCC on it, because what that is going to do is it will flag your Gmail account as a spam, right? And we don't want that. We want to be in the clear where we're not in the spam or the junk mail. If you just started a new email account or you have never sent emails using your Gmail account or your iCloud, whatever you use, if you've never sent an email, then you need to warm it up. So how do we do this? First thing you're gonna do is compose the email that we're gonna go over today. But I'm just prefacing this because you need to send it out to your buddies, your family members, or anybody that you can send this email to. Now, also inform your family members, your buddies, or whoever you're sending it to that they need to open up the email and, if they can, reply to it. Since your email will have attachments and links, you want to have your friends and family open those emails and attachments so that it warms up the account even more. Once this is done, wait a day or two, and then Google will validate your email address and no longer putting it in the junk or spam folder of coaches. All right, here's the fun part. Composing that freaking email that you're just dreading so much, and I don't understand why, because it's super easy, and I believe in you. So let's get right into it. An email is composed of several different things, from the subject line, the introduction, the body composition, and then the outro or the ending conclusion of the email. But there's also a signature. We'll go over the subject line later in this video just because that's a whole nother beast in and of itself. But we're going to focus on the introduction, the body, and the conclusion for right now. We're going to be using our stat-driven email that's on our website, so go check it out. The first thing that you're going to see right here is we are talking about statistics, things that you have done, your metrics, things that coaches can actually quantify to justify the player you are. The introduction of the email should be formal and simple, straight to the point. We don't need to add fluff to any of these emails. Coaches say it all the time. They don't have time to read through all of this jargon or BS that you're trying to make them feel better about the player you are. No, be straight, direct, and to the point about who you are and what you're doing in their email box. To start it off, you want to put your name, full name that they would see on all of your social medias or prospecting sites. And then you want to have the school that you're from and the coach's school so that you are being specific and you're showing them that this isn't just a generic email that you're sending out to a whole bunch of coaches in one email. Next, we have a stat sheet. This is going to break down your best stats, whether you're a pitcher, infielder, hitter, whatever you want to throw in there. You can, it's at your discretion. You can change it up however you'd like. You want to list your best stats so that a coach can visually see right off the bat what kind of projectable player that you might be. To find these stats, you can either go on Game Changer, your local Max Prep site, or any other local site that is tracking all of your statistics. Make sure your stats are recent. Don't be using stats that are from 2 years ago because that's not going to represent you in the most recent light. Now, if you had an injury or something, that's a different story. For the body and the bulk of the email that a coach is really going to pay attention to, those are going to be those stats. But there's a little icing on the cake, which is going to be your highlight reel or any other links, profiles that you can send the coach to. You should also include a link that is going to the stats sheet that you got all of the numbers from. And for the outro, be polite. Simply just say, hey, thank you for your time, coach, and go on your way. And make sure that you provide your contact information, whether you have that in your signature, which is awesome if you do that. And you can put your profile picture or your headshot in the signature box, and we can go over that in another video. You want to make sure that you are being completely polite and thank them for their time, and you look forward to seeing their application result. Email template number 2. That's 4. 2. Whatever. Same thing. You guys get it. Email template number 2. This template is going to be centered all around your highlight reel. This is if you have a really good highlight reel, you got it from a showcase, or you created one on your own and you really want to display it because it was just phenomenal because you listened to our advice. The instances that you would use this email instead of other email templates would be because you don't have the stats accessible, or you're just coming off an injury or something, but you do have a highlight reel that is available, ready to go, and it showcases your talents and skills. For the intro, you want to introduce yourself and let the coach know where you're from, whether it's your school, high school, travel team, and also the school that you want to be attending, which in this case would be their school. Then go over what you want from the coach, whether you want him to look at the highlight reel, you want him to check out the stats, or you want more information about a camp or different school visit days that you can actually go to and meet the coach. The body. This is going to be where you put the link to your highlight reel. Now, not just any link, we're gonna embed the YouTube video or Vimeo video inside of the email. The reason that we're gonna do this is because it allows the coach to take the extra step out of the equation. Instead of having them click the link and go to the video on YouTube, they can view the video directly in the email, which allows them to watch the video faster, more efficiently, and keep you on their mind versus thinking about something else on a loading page. Right underneath your email, you can throw your social media handles, your Twitter, whatever you want to put there, or any other contact information that the coach can reach you at. And as for the outro, you just want to put a simple thank you, and you look forward to hearing back from them. Now here's where things get a little bit spicy, in my opinion. This is going to be your subject line because it's very unique and specific to you. You don't want to be lost in a coach's inbox with the same exact email subject as everybody else. But luckily for you, we have a couple of samples that you can actually use specific for your needs. Or you could stick with the simple name, graduation year, and your high school. But ours get your emails open rate higher. So include something that's specific to you, your name. Do you throw hard? Do you hit hard? What are your metrics you can use? Are you a switch hitter? Do you have a certain GPA? Use your academics to your advantage. Or you can also use your connections, whether you've worked with a specific coach, you've gone to a camp. Before you finish this email, you need to check your grammar and punctuation. I know you've heard this throughout all of your English classes, but this time it's for real. Go use Grammarly, throw it in there, make sure all of your spelling and punctuation is correct. Because if you don't do this, a coach is going to realize A, you either don't care enough to go over the email and proofread it, or B, you don't pay attention to detail. And why do they want a kid who's not going to put the full effort and pay attention to detail on their team? The subject line that you use has to be aligned with the email body. So whatever you're talking about in the body of the email, you want it to align with the subject. Remember that coaches get swarmed with emails, especially when it comes around to recruitment time. Some coaches even have assistants that handle the recruiting emails for them, but a lot of them don't. Here's a small bonus for you though. When you send the email to the coach, follow them on all other social media platforms and start commenting and utilizing your Twitter profile as a follow-up or a top of mind recruiting strategy where they see your email and then they're seeing, oh my gosh, this kid Jacob Odell is now messaging me on Twitter and he's tagging me and all these things. I need to go find his email because he is really annoying me right now. So they're gonna go check your email out more so than not. All right, it's bonus time. If you subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Instagram at The Baseball Playground, you can send us your email before you send it out to coaches. What this is gonna do, it's gonna help you warm up your account. We'll open up all your links. We'll respond to the email. Also, ask any of your questions about recruiting, how-tos in the comment section below, and we will get back to those as soon as possible. I guarantee that. Go check out our podcast show with MLB players, scouts, coaches, strength trainers, all the people in the industry that are going to help you and give you advice on how to get to the next level. It's really cool. Definitely go look at it right here. And thanks for hanging out at the Baseball Playground.